Welcome back to Zielonka, and had a little bit of an issue. I started recording this episode the day before, and for some reason, even though I did a test before I started, it didn't record the episode. I have no idea what it did, or what I did, what something did. But anyway, you didn't miss out on too much. I moved on until the peas were ready. Had to spray the weeds, so hired a sprayer and did that. And organised the products as usual and sold some. So we're up to 251,000 in the bank. And a strong feeling of deja vu for me. Well, we have quite a few products. Just jump into the Deutschfahrer tractor. Yes, these things happen from time to time, and for no obvious reason. Yeah, it might even have flour there. I did put the other thing I did. Oh, hold on. I did put all the barley into the chickens and the grain mill there, but that I probably haven't allowed enough time for that to happen yet. But I do have some flour in there in this production from before, so we have some noodles as well as kimchi. Noodle soup, that's right, not noodles. Although it looks like it's gone through that little bit of flour that I did put in. Oh, we've got a spare box of something there. Spring onions, I think it was. Oh, we have more. Yeah, so money's certainly not an issue now because this is probably the second last episode. It may even be the last. There's not much point in doing everything. The main aim was to get that big field of peas planted, which we have done, and harvested, which we are about to do. In fact, while I'm waiting here, I'll quickly check the sales. Oh, there's a heap in there. Oh, nice baler. What's that one? Oh, it's little cedar. That's very cheap. Actually, the baler's pretty cheap too, but we have no use for one. Did have use for that, but not now. And another little cedar. That's the one I've used before, I think. And a container for storing slurry. Okay. But what we need at the moment is a pea harvester, which down here. And we don't want the crawler track. Always makes my eyes water when I see the cost of these, even to lease, but we will get that back many times over. Right, so that's all the products. So we do have all the products at the greenhouse as well. Probably may as well just go and sell them. Have a quick look. Oh, wheat is needs to be deactivated, and I'm going to sneeze. It's harvest time where I am, and spring, and hay fever is prevalent. Very annoying, especially when you're trying to record something. Anyway, so barley flour, no, I'm looking for preserved food. We have nearly full up on everything actually. Yes, so I don't think there's much point in putting things into the production. We'll just fill up the trailer. And might be some more. I think I moved on for about 2 days to get to the crop being ripe. Yeah, looks like it's about it. Until I move away, then one will appear. Now, very tight getting around here. In fact, that's about the only way I can get through is to run over the pellets. Right, this should be a full load pretty much. So these greenhouses have been the backbone of our success, that's for sure. The lettuces to start with, and then we moved on to all the things required for kimchi, and that's really been, and I wouldn't say it's over the top what we've earned from these, but it's just been a good income that's enabled us to grow. Now I'm going to hit the fence there, no, just, I think that's it. It is indeed. I knew one more would appear, but that's okay. Well, we'll get over to the supermarket and get these sold, and then we'll pick up the pea harvester and get that done. There's the poor old Deutsch vase struggling a bit with this. I probably should have used the Massey. It's a pretty big load. Right, unstrap and drive through. How did we go? Oh, 105,000. I thought it'd be pretty good. I reckon that noodle soup really gives it a big boost. Oops, as do the curbs. Anyway, so I'll take this back over to the farmyard and then pick up the pea harvester. Okay, here we are at the gigantic pea field. I'll start from here. Ooh, if I can. Not a lot of room here. Alright, we'll see how we go there. Get them off and running. And I'll get the Massey Ferguson onto the big trailer. Oh, start the engine first. And all these peas will be going straight into the production. There we go. Right. Work is off and running. So just looking back on the start of this series, we rolled into town just with a single vehicle and no money whatsoever, and a chainsaw, that's right, which I still have. Should have sold that. But still got the chainsaw, and yes, tried cutting firewood for a living to make some money. That didn't prove to be successful at all. So next we bought the field where the chickens are, I think, as I recall, and tried to plant rice, grow rice, and that was not very successful at all. So we converted that rice field into, I think we did try something before the rice, I can't quite recall what that was. Anyway, so we replaced the rice field with the chickens, and they helped us sort of get going a bit, and we had the greenhouses. I think that's how it worked out. It might have been this field where the greenhouses are that we did the rice. I think it was, and then we bought the field for the chickens. Not sure which way it worked, but it doesn't really matter. We wound up with these, I think there's three small fields here. And yes, those greenhouses really helped move things along. And then we bought our productions, the vegetable processing factory, and then later on the grain mill to make noodle soup, of all things. So the farm has certainly expanded since then. At times it was a bit of a struggle, but look at the bank balance now, $327,299. So we've done pretty well, and after this pea harvest we should probably grow quite a lot more. So anyway, enough of this jabbering. Let's just check what the work is doing. Yeah, they're pretty good, up to 45%.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away. As you fade away.
Right, so the harvest is continuing. It's at times like these that you realise how big the field is. And you wouldn't want to be harvesting peas or growing peas all the time because it's very slow. And the worker has missed a little bit over there in the distance. I shall fix that up. And I think I've put 2 full trailer loads into the production. So this will be number 3 and there won't be oops, I was in the way of the worker then. There won't be another full one after that. You may notice too that over here things are looking a little bit different. I thought seeing the series is coming to an end and I'll be selling the farm, I thought I'd better make it look nice. So I bought a new farmhouse. Nothing too extravagant. A nice bit of landscaping and some paving, a little bird bath and a nice seat. Very pleasant. So yeah, so that will be better for when the farm gets sold rather than just a container house. It wasn't very flash. So okay, we'll continue with the harvest. I put slowed time down to just normal time, and the day is wearing on. The sun is getting lower in the sky, and we still have not too much to do. Ah no, that little strip, I don't know whether the worker will go back and get that, but just that little bit there, so not too much more to do. So I'll come back when we've closer to completing the field. Right, so we have nearly completed the field. Where's the harvester down that end? I don't think they're quite full yet. And I've got that little bit to do over to the right there as well. We may have to do that. And I noticed when I was over in the farmyard that there are some, there was at least one pallet of canned peas there already, so that's pretty good. And if you have a look on the production menu, we're actually in the green. 75,000 litres, so it's a fraction of what it'll take, but that's still pretty good. Now we're not making noodles because we don't have any flour, so I'll deactivate that. So nearly done. It's a very long job, taken most of the day really. Certainly wouldn't take this long with a crop of wheat or some other grain. There we are, we're full, are we? Yep. Hard to get this to dump into the trailer because the tractor will hit the conveyor, which is very annoying. Oh, I said we wouldn't have a full trailer, but from the rest of the field, but I think we're actually going to go pretty close. %66. Right. Beautiful afternoon, almost evening. Well, it is evening, isn't it? 5 o'clock. And the farmyard is looking very nice. I didn't do much landscaping on the series. It was mostly taken up with surviving and growing and trying to work out what to do next. So I didn't really have a large concentration on making the place look nice, but I thought I would. As this is probably the second last episode. Next episode will probably be a relatively short one. We'll probably just go over a few things that have how we got to this stage, and which I've already done to some extent, but just go over a little bit, and it'll probably be just a case of moving on until all the peas are used up in the factory, and then we'll have a big sales session with whatever we have. It'll mostly be peas and kimchi, because we still have a lot of the other products, and they're going to run out. I mean, I won't wait for them to run out. I'll wait for the peas to run out, but probably not worthwhile waiting for the kimchi products to run out, because that will take a considerable time. Now, see if this worker's going to go over and do the bit they missed. I'll position this closer to there. Yes, here's the strip over here. Probably hardly worth worrying about, but for the sake of completion we will do it. Let's just have a look. Are they going to head off over there? Ooh, they may be. No. They're finished, okay. That's what I thought they would do. So we will finish it off. We've got another 42%, so I think we will fill the trailer up, or very close to it anyway. Very close to it. So even after buying a house and doing some landscaping, we've still got 100 90,000 in the bank. And I expect that to increase substantially when we sell the peas. This will be the most peas we've sold by far. Probably, I don't know, it would be twice as many, 3 times as many, something like that. And there we go, all done. And I don't know whether I'll be ever harvesting peas ever again. It's very lucrative, but very slow going. Now they are fast growing crops, so the turnaround is reasonable but offset by the long harvesting time. And there we go. So we'll return the harvester. Oops, nearly sold the tractor. How do I get, oh, I'm in the harvester, aren't I? Yes, I am. No, still didn't get it right. We'll get into this tractor and then we'll return the harvester. There we go. Got it right in the end. Right, so we'll get this over into the production and see how much we end up with. Right, so in goes the last trailer load. Let's have a quick look. Yes, nearly half. So even off that huge field, we didn't even get half. No, but 96,749 litres, so a substantial amount. So I'll probably use this tractor on the trailer when we come back, so I'll drop this trailer off somewhere out of the way. Yeah, I thought there was a bit of a gap behind that shed, but not really. So we have this big area over here, so we'll, which I've been using for a vehicle parking area. So we'll drop that off there. Get ready for the next day. Make sure I'm not on the weight. I was on the weight. So we'll park this up here somewhere, out of the way, and jump back into the other one, to the nice shiny new Massey Ferguson, which is already getting a little bit dirty, and we'll put that on the trailer. There we go. So, farmyard's looking pretty good, but that's been a long day. Put the time back up to 3, which is my normal time speed. And I think that'll be the end of this episode. I'm not sure if this was a short one or not. Did a few time lapses, but yeah. Might have a sit down here and enjoy the view. Look at that. Lovely. Wait for some birds to come and use the bird bath, but they will be disappointed because there's no water in there. Well, thanks so much for watching. As I said, the next episode will be the last episode in this series, and it will just be selling the products basically, and that will be about it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.